All right, we have moved on to page 5 in our digital notebook. It is a biography, 5 things to know about Asoka Maurya, the emperor. I'm going to click play and see if she will read these for us.
Biography, 5 things to know about. Asoka Maurya Emperor. Asoka reportedly studied Buddhism at a Buddhist monastery while recovering from his wounds from the conquering of Kalinga. Asoka built hospitals for animals as well as hospitals for people. Mahinda, who was either a son or brother of Asoka, was the first Buddhist monk on the island of Sri Lanka. Asoka created a special group of high officers who went out into communities to encourage Dharma work. Asoka built many stupas, which were Buddhist commemorative burial mounds.
All right, so if you noticed, all 5 of these questions are pretty much just this sentence with one word left off, so you will need to fill in the blank of what the word is. Spelling does count, so be careful, but it's right there for you. So number 1, Asoka reportedly studied what at a Buddhist monastery while recovering from his wounds from the conquering of Kalinga? That answer is in this sentence. Number 2, Asoka built what for animals as well as hospitals for people? Number 3, Mahinda, who was either a son or brother of Asoka, was the first Buddhist what on the island of Sri Lanka? Number 4, remember you're filling in the blanks. Number 4, Asoka created a special group of what who went out into communities to encourage Dharma work? Lastly, Asoka built what, which were Buddhist commemorative burial mounds? All right, let's move on to page 6. We're going to click next. If you're using the e-text, we're going to click it twice just because we are not going to do that interactive timeline at this time. So we have number 1. I'm going to have it all read at once because it's just, what, 4 paragraphs maybe? Hard to tell where it's getting all broke up here. So, number 1, how did Asoka's rule lead to a prosperous India? So because Asoka was the emperor, how did that make India prosperous? Prosperous means successful. Okay, so you'll find that answer in the circled yellow paragraphs. I think I circled 3 of them, but they got all messed up with this picture. And then number 2, when did Asoka die? You'll find that in this pink highlighted paragraph. So let's go ahead and listen.
What was Asoka's legacy? Asoka ruled India for nearly 40 years. During that time, he did much to improve life for his people. He set up hospitals and dug wells. He built an excellent road system. The roads promoted trade within the empire. They also increased trade with neighboring lands, such as the Greek-controlled kingdoms of Southwest Asia. The longest of these roads, the Royal Road, stretched more than 1,000 miles across northern India. Trees along the road provided shade for travelers. Rest houses offered food and shelter. As a result of Asoka's efforts, India prospered. The country was at peace. There was little crime. People could leave their homes unguarded and travel the country without fear. Asoka died in 232 BCE. After his death, the Maurya Empire struggled. The emperors that followed Asoka were weak. As you have read, the Maurya government depended completely on the emperor's ability to make good decisions and command loyalty. As emperors lost control of parts of the empire, they lost support. In 185 BCE, the last Maurya ruler was murdered. After 136 years, the Maurya Empire had come to an end.
Number 1, how did Asoka's rule lead to a prosperous India? You'll find that answer in these 4, let me see if I can make this any better. Oh, there we go. And it's actually 3. So you'll find that answer in these 3 circled yellow paragraphs. Number 2, when did Asoka die? You'll find that answer in this pink highlighted paragraph.